Konnichiwa. Okay, let's give this a shot. I haven't produced any content in a while because I've been trying to not get distracted. Producing videos, editing them takes some time. But I have about 52 days left before my class starts in October 5th of 2026. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I met the requirements in my mind of knowing hiragana, reading and writing. Katakana is still, I would only score myself about 90%, but that's okay. And the other big thing that happened is, and I believe I mentioned it in a couple of the past videos, that I now have a sensei. I have an excellent tutor that I've been working with. If you're in the Bay Area, the Peninsula, San Francisco Peninsula, San Mateo, Burlingame, Palo Alto, Menlo Park, that area, and you're looking for a tutor, a recommendation that someone you can meet with in person, drop a comment and I'll reach out to you with a name and recommendation. It is a person that I would highly recommend. And on that front, I am going to continue to work with my sensei during my time in Japan. Those sessions, which will be weekly, will be done online, and that works. Today took Lori to an appointment. Now that I have a sensei that I'm working with, I've really been focused. She has helped me really kind of focus. When I first started self-study, I was getting distracted in a sense by all these cool tools that are out there for self-study. And so I would explore one tool and then I'd explore another tool. And in the process, I would learn some things. But now I've got a much smaller tool set that I'm relying on for my self-study, including one of the tools is the Genki 1 book. And so that's great. And then I'm also have an app for my tablet. I guess you could also use it on a phone, called Kanji Study, because all along I had intended when August came to start to study beginner kanji, because in my class there will be kanji, and I will learn or be taught or will be part of the textbook that we use. So I've started that process. Kanji Study is great for tracing, learning the stroke order and those type of things. And then I'm also using Kanshudo.com. I'll put a link in there, and it also is an interesting application. It has keeps track of what they perceive as my progress working towards N5 level. And so there's vocabulary, there is grammar, and there is kanji in this app. And it's very easy. I'm in the mode now where I keep the TV off during the daytime so I can basically focus. I'm either at my desktop or on my tablet using Kanshudo and using Kanji Study. And I can also use the Genki self-study room on the tablet as well. So in this situation here, where I'm kind of away from my desktop, I can still be productive in the process of learning. And so just wanted to share that with you. Other than that, you know, I took a few days off last week. I had some issues with my network. I had to replace a piece of my firewall that consumed some time, and those type of things. And then the other change that I'm going to make, because I'm confident now that I'm focusing the right minimum number of hours per day or per 5-day week. And I'm actually exceeding that, which I'm comfortable with. But now I think there's a little room for me to let pickleball back in. So I noticed that I've not been exercising as much, and that shows kind of around my waistline. So I'm going to start playing a little bit of pickleball. And also, I miss my photography. So I did get an opportunity this weekend. I went to a picnic of pickleball players locally here, and I got to take some photographs, and I did a nice group photo. Maybe I'll show it in this video here. So I'm comfortable now that what I need to accomplish to prepare myself for the class, and again, it's a beginner conversational class, I feel like I'm on a good trajectory. I'm trending in the right direction. So I can let some of these other interests come back into my daily routine, because for me, it's always been a challenge when there are competing interests, how to divvy up my time, and you know, which interest deserves what amount of time. And I'm comfortable now that I am putting the right amount of time per week on Japanese language learning or study. So now I can start to loosen up a little bit and let pickleball come back in, because that is important to my health, to get the right amount of activity. I kind of went from playing pickleball 4 or 5 days a week to not playing at all. And so I'm going to start to introduce that back in for exercise. And then I'm going to look for a couple of opportunities to do maybe a couple of photo shoots before I go to Japan. The challenge with a photo shoot is you not only have the time spent wherever location doing the shoot, you then have to come back and you have to process the images to finalize them. And then there's generally some communication back and forth with your client or the model or whoever you're working with. And so that tends to be time consuming. Pickleball is a little bit more compact. I can limit that to an hour or two a day, and 3 days a week, I think, is about right. So anyway, so maybe I'm rambling on a bit, but I'm also trying to share with you my thought process and what I'm experiencing trying to learn the Japanese language. And I think I'm good. You know, o genki desu ka? Genki desu. I think I'm fine. I think I'm on a good trajectory. Definitely my sensei, my tutor, is a big confidence boost. Someone that I can work with weekly, work on pronunciation. And she's really got me focused on pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and kanji. And so that's basically what I'm focused on. The interesting thing about kanji is, while I need to become familiar with the beginning set, what you might call the beginning set of kanji, that I expect to encounter in the class, and I do have a printout of, on a per chapter basis, what those kanji will probably be. I'm enjoying the process of learning kanji. I'm enjoying the process of stroke order. So again, I am going to continue my language studies beyond this class in October. And so the time I'm investing now in kanji is giving me a good beginning foundation for learning more complex, more compound kanji down the road, which I intend to do. So, and it's fun, and those are kind of my thoughts. And you know, if you don't see much content from me, it's because I'm trying not to distract myself too much. And again, I'm in the mode now with about 50 days where I don't turn the TV on until late in the evening, if I turn it on at all. And then I would generally not be watching TV per se. I'd be watching YouTube and some Japanese language focused videos, or small dramas. Oh, the other thing about Kanshudo is they have articles to read for my beginning level, and so that's kind of a interesting thing which I've started to look at. I haven't actually read any of their articles yet, but they say, or I've heard people say, one of the best way for building your vocabulary is through reading. So that's kind of cool. And there's 21 topics that can be presented to me. Like, I picked the first topic, which was Christmas, and it was a combination of the katakana for things like Santa Claus and Christmas cake. And then they also show you the sentence structure, the vocabulary around those sentences and everything. And then as a test, they have you match images like of a piece of cake or a Christmas cake or a present with the right word. And so it's really kind of makes it fun in the process. So, all right, well, I think that's about it for now. This was a rambling, there's a word for what they call this, top of mind or whatever kind of update. So talk to you later. Bye.